Stand by for action. Anything can happen in the next half hour.
Good evening and welcome along. It's Friday night, 7 o'clock. Welcome along to the fastest aviation show on YouTube. You're with Stu Bear, and for the next 60 minutes, buckle up. We have got so many items coming up tonight. Don't you dare go away. Don't miss a minute of it. You're with Air Show World. To start things off, we are looking at F-15s flying through the magical Makalu.
1-1 flight. Like to proceed into low fly area 7 at this time.
First 7, this is McConaughey's loop from the north, and approximately 30 seconds.
Now complete, going reach step 5.
Climbing to flight level 100, looking for the lift recorder, flight level 140. Flight level 100 traffic service written. Individually, there is another 5 to go. Section 5. About split between an hour, they'll be in pairs.
Any radio, Wild 1-1, flight of 2, Fox 1-5, echoes, proceeding in low fly area 7, south to north, 500 feet, 500 knots for the next 30 miles. Out of low fly area 7, request to general handle in the Wales MTA from 8,000 to 24,000 for the next 10 miles. Clear to operate from 8,000 to 4,000.
Eagle 2-3, check.
Eagle 2-3, 2 by Fox 15 echoes at the roundabout. Visual 1 by Hawk. Firm 1 Hawk at the roundabout.
One's in the turn to the north to avoid traffic. We are currently standard formation.
Any radio, Eagle 2-3, 2 by Fox 15 echoes, entering low fly area 7 in 1 mic, 500 feet, 500 knots. Flowing south to north to Mach Loop and back.
Mill, good afternoon, it's Red 5 with you, level flight level 95, just pulled out a low level 10 miles to the east of McConaughey. Requesting climb to flight level 140 for the Litchfield.
Radio Rack 2-1, going south from Mullen Lake to Mach Loop. Eagle 2-3, 2 by Fox 15 echoes, flowing south to north Mach Loop to Pembry, 500 feet, 500 knots. Passing flight level 80 for 140. Eagle 2-3, on navigation Litchfield. 1 from 2-3, be advised, 1 by Rack is on the low level, and 1 by Hawk was not on this freak. 3 with you, flight level 140, proceeding Litchfield, RTB Lake and Heath.
2 of them.
1, 50 miles southeast of Valley, passing 180 for 240, request deconfliction service, direct SAPCO, flight level 350.
Hello, my name is Squadron Leader Grey Musket. I am Red 10 with the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the Red Arrows. You are watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
Well, we saw the Red Arrows, so hey, I tell you what, we're going to see the full Red Arrows display. That's coming up for you right now.
RAF Aerobatics Team, the Red Arrows! Over the top in wall formation, the widest formation we fly in the Red Arrows. Red 1 calling the aircraft into 8 Arrow. Red 5 would be on the left wingtip, but not there today. As they peak over the loop at about 6,000 feet, the smokes come off. Red 1 Squadron Leader Tom Bold about to bend the formation to the right. Red 1 is a former Typhoon pilot, and he's instructed on the Tucano and the Hawk T2. He was formerly on the Red Arrows until 2017 and rejoined this year as the team leader. The smoke comes on as Reds 8 and 9 move back in the formation into our iconic Diamond. To the right of Red 1 in Diamond is Red 2, Flight Lieutenant Will Cambridge. Will is a former Tornado GR4 and Typhoon pilot in his second year on the team. In from the right-hand side in Diamond, the nose coming up, the smoke is about to come on for the Diamond roll. Red 1 using a very metronomic cadence in his commands, the pilot's reacting to the tone and rhythm of his voice rather than the movement of his aircraft. As the aircraft pull up to the vertical, Red 1 calls them into Fred. The aircraft moving forwards, changing formation as they go over the top of the loop, forming Feathered Arrow. On the left of Red 1 is Red 3, that's Squadron Leader Nick Critchell. He'd like to say hello to Matthew and Betty and all the family who are here at their first air show this year. Critch previously flew the Typhoon and was an instructor on the Hawk T2 before joining the Red Arrows. And roll, calls Red 1. Everyone putting their inputs in, reacting to the team leader's voice as we roll the very wide Big Vixen shape. Aboard, calls Red 9 very quietly as 8 and 9 start to roll around the rest of the formation. Watch now as Red 1 bends the formation to the left. The red and blue smoke comes on at 8 and 9. This is Tornado. Aircraft pulling to the vertical, the white smoke on, Red 1 about to roll to the left, the aircraft coming over the top. Get your cameras ready for the hammer brake. Brake, brake, go, calls Red 1 into the hammer. Now keep your eyes on the aircraft, staying low over the horizon. It's Red 6 and 7. being followed by Reds 8 and 9, tipping in for the first of their opposition passes. Leading the back section is Red 6 Squadron Leader John Bond. John has previously instructed on the Tucano and flown the Typhoon on the front line, and he's in his 4th year on the team. In from the left and right, Red 6 and 8, 7 and 9 for the spectacular Jippo Pass. The red and blue smoke coming away from us as they roll and pull up from roller coasters to make way for the rest of the formation. Now in from the right hand side, Red 8, the white smoke on, turning hard across the front. The white smoke comes on, Red 6 and 7 pulling away from each other, starting their way down in the beautifully symmetrical heart. Keep your eyes peeled up to the top left for Red 9. As he descends steeply towards the heart, his white smoke about to come on to form the spear. Spearing the heart, Red 9 is Squadron Leader Steve Morris. Steve has previously flown the Harrier GR9, the Tornado GR4, and has instructed on the Hawk. Smoke on, ready for up barrel. At the bottom in line astern is Red 4. That's Flight Lieutenant James Turner. JT has previously flown the Typhoon and instructed on the Hawk. He's in his 2nd year on the team. The aircraft have now moved into reverse battle. Normally odd numbers on the left, even numbers on the right. They're the wrong way round in this formation, so they're going to switch back to the right side through slalom. The aircraft back on their correct side now, and as a tribute to the NHS and the healthcare workers across the UK that have been fighting the pandemic throughout the last 2 years, Enid about to put the blue smoke on as they come past in battle. Here go again for 2 and 3 for their second rollbacks. Complete calls Red 1, the 4 members of Enid off to the right hand side. Now fix your gaze. The aircraft crossing feet away from each other, the Jippo left and right, Red 6 and 7, about to barrel roll towards each other before crossing and rolling inverted in a new manoeuvre, the crossbow. Red and blue as they enter the double barrel roll to the left for the snake-like trail in the sky in Python. Red 1 at the front, Red 2, 3, 4 and 9 in formation in line abreast, a formation called Leaders Benefit. Red smoke comes on, Red 1 about to call them into the second roll. Enid go into the second of their barrel rolls. Red 6 and 7 are positioning themselves behind us in boomerang. Off to our left and right, look straight ahead. It's time for the display finale. Red 1 about to put the coloured smoke on. The nose lights coming towards us, ready for the spectacular Vixen break. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time this year, you've been watching the Red Arrow!
What a fantastic location for a great air show. Not just an air show, as you're going to see right now, lots of hot air balloons. This was taken on the Friday evening of this particular show.
Get ready for the night glow, the night fire.
And if you want to go to a show which has got to be the best value, well, it's got to be the Midlands Air Festival.
And actually then continue with the other part of the program.
So you've got hot air balloons, there's an air show, and also as it gets dark, as it gets nighttime, there's an aircraft hub with fireworks just like this. This is absolutely gorgeous. All from the Midlands Air Festival, and expect more this year. On this occasion, it's just the solo of the Aero Sparks with their Grub 109B. And as always, wow, it's great to see so many people in the chat room this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, I'm going to mention a few people over the next 2 minutes. And Mark Morgan asks the question, is it the Midlands Air Show? That's absolutely spot on. And it's going to take place again this year between the 2nd and the 4th of June. And of course, you can get the tickets right now. And as I said, we're looking at the Aero Sparks right now. And this particular team, they were formed back in 2015 and piloted by, well, they normally have 2 aircraft, piloted by Guy Westgate and Rob Bosby. But right now, as you look at this, we're going to say hello to a few people. Erwin Pole is with us this evening. Also, Brian K. Pia Tor. We're going to see some photographs from Pia Tor pretty soon tonight. Mark Webster, Mario Lane, lovely to see you as well. Michaela Marshall, nice to see you. And who else have we got? We got Mark Webster. Adu, we got something special for Adu coming up later in the show. Don't you dare miss it. You're going to love what I've got for Adu. Mario Lane, how the devil are you as well? We've got Coningsby Live, my good friends. And who else? Pia Tor, Brian K, yeah, Erwin Pole, we mentioned him. And I think we've got Ben watching as well. Hi, Ben. Also on the messages, Pesesta Maya. 1 million thumbs up. Hey, yeah, keep doing the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And a big thank you to UHN100 for the amazing donation. I really appreciate it. You are the man. Thank you. Becky Davis, hello to you as well. Kirk's Aviation is also with us. Gillian Peter from Lincolnshire. Mid-Atlantic RR in aeroplanes. And as usual, Becky Davis was the first one in the chat room. So these first couple of videos that I've showed you tonight from the Midlands Air Festival, these were taken from 2021. I had to think for a minute. But coming up in a moment, we're going to see a couple more hot air balloons that were taken from last year's show. So as I said earlier, if you want the best value show, this is the one to go to. Look at the sunset. And of course, this is the first show of the month. Last month's members of the month were, of course, Dicker McVitie is in the chat room right now. And also Kevin. Kevin catches up with this later in the evening. He's at work at the moment. But coming up pretty soon, we'll be picking the next member of the month. And of course, if you want to stand a chance of being member of the month and winning a Blu-ray disc, all you gotta do is just become a member of Airshow World. Quite simple. Just click the join button. Now, as I was saying, fantastic value this particular show. This all kicked off around about 5:30 in the morning. I looked out, and all of a sudden, I saw Van Gogh right across over the top of my van. Great way to wake up. Also on the messages this evening, a very good evening to Amy Wilson, saying good evening Stu Bear and all. Looking forward to another great Friday night show. That's from Amy, Claire and Dave. And a special mention going out tonight to Benny Ringstrom. And they tell me this year they have got some even more spectacular hot air balloons in these very special shapes. Also saying good evening to Emma. Well, hopefully I've mentioned most people. If I've missed you out, hey, just put a message in. Maccat Lady, hello Maccat. So you saw early in the morning, and right now we're going to see later into the evening. Because at night, when it gets dark, not only do they have aircraft flying with fireworks, if you want to call it that, they have this brilliant night glow. Look at this. Well, I certainly hope I'm selling this show well enough, you know. I ought to be on a commission. And of course, Stu Bear and Airshow World will be there this particular weekend. It is June the 2nd to the 4th. And of course, you can get your tickets right now. Just Google the Midlands Air Festival at Ragley Hall. And if you wondered where that is, not too far from Warwick and just down the road from Stratford upon Avon.
Hello, my name is Matt Allwright from The One Show and Morning Live, Watchdog, Rogue Traders, all that stuff. And you're watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
Hey, what a man. You certainly are. You're watching Airshow World. Keep the messages coming into the chat room. You're with Stu Bear, Airshow World. Where else? And we call it the fastest aviation show on YouTube because, boy oh boy, it's non-stop action tonight all the way through. And right now, with a big thank you to James, JF Aviation, we go to Coningsby. Some beautiful shots coming up. And look out for the performance takeoffs.
Traffic, Coningsby west, 8 miles, traffic east, indicating flight level 50. Yeah, copy. What's the speed of that traffic? Happy to depart. Yeah, so 1 flight, ready for takeoff, wind 20016, good clear approved. Let's take off Chaos, push 3.
Hey, Michaela. See you later. Thanks for joining us this evening. The best, though, is yet to come. Hey, well, Brian, get ready for it.
wind 20015.
Well, if you like vertical takeoffs, look out for Rich Goodwin's muscle biplane display. Hopefully this year, with a little bit of luck, fingers crossed, he has been testing it. He's put those jets actually on to that biplane. Look out for that. You know Rich Goodwin, we feature him quite often on the Friday night show. And I posted that video around quite a bit last week. If you haven't seen it, wow, it is amazing. That's not bad at all. Very good evening to Elvis. Good evening to you, Elvis. Always great to see you. Hopefully, in March, I am really hopeful that I will get over to Coningsby and will certainly bring you some live shows. But there most week is our good friend Coningsby Live, so certainly check him out. I love these head-on shots. Hey, well, that's the plan. Elvis, let's hope we can put a smile on your face and, hey, get that virus out of here, all right? A very good evening to Darren Smith. Well, our good friend James filmed this a couple of years ago. One rather cold and chilly December.
to the ground.
Hello, I'm Mark Jeffries, leader of the Global Stars, and you're watching Stu Bear and Airshow World.
You certainly are. And as we all know, Mark Jeffries is the leader of the Global Stars, as you just heard. But in the winter time, he does this. This is in the French Alps at Chamonix. And if you look carefully, you may even see popping out of the clouds Mont Blanc. It's in the French Alps. I mean, he's not just a superstar aviator, display pilot extraordinaire, but he's got to land this thing in that little tiny square down there. And if you want to see the full version of this together with lots more brilliant videos by Mark Jeffries and of course the Global Stars, all you have to do is pop over to his YouTube channel, and this is what his YouTube channel looks like. Now, we told you for over the last few weeks, all we need you to do, and for anybody new, please, I'm going to put it into the chat room right now, subscribe to Mark Jeffries and the Global Stars. There we go. The link is in the chat room right now, but if you can't see the chat room, all you got to do is just pop across Google or go to YouTube and just type in Mark Jeffries, alright, and it should come up. It's Mark Jeffries at Mark Jeffries Displays. Simple as that, and you will see this particular YouTube channel. And then what you have to do is just click on subscribe. And if you do that, what we're trying to do is to get him up to that magic 1,000 mark. As soon as he's done that, then what he'll be able to do is be able to do a live in-cockpit videos and send it out to us. And hey, so that's the plan. If we can get him up to 1,000 as soon as possible, please do it. Please subscribe right now or at the end of the show. I'll put the link in later as well, but it's really going to help, and we will reap the rewards. By the way, Mark Jeffries very soon is globe-trotting off again. He's off to Australia, and he said, hey Stu Bear, I will send you some videos from over in Australia when he does his brilliant displays. So hey, it's all good stuff to look forward to, so don't forget, get subscribing right now. Okay, we're going to move to the next item, and you're going to love what we've got coming up for you. Last week we showed you some Tomcats, yeah? And I said, well, you know, maybe next week I will show you the display. So with thanks to James, we have got that. That's coming up for you right now. A brilliant display of fantastic Tomcats.
Of the Indianapolis 500. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Tomcat in the Flat 8. As the Tomcat is in the backboard, let's give a big wave to Jim Leroy and Gene Soucy of the X-Team. Now the second half of the Flat 8.
Oh my God.
The handling characteristics of the Tomcat, Smokin' and Rocco will perform the demanding Cuban 8 double reversal. Watch the Tomcat as we see that second pass with the variable wing sweep. They will set up for this Cuban 8 double horizon inverted and in the air. And over the top again, duplicating the maneuver in the opposite direction. Coming through 3,000 feet, there's your upright roll of the F-14 Tomcat. As we see history being created right here at NASOT Anaheim. Once again, from 5,000 feet down 45, he's inverted. He'll come through 3,000. Rocco then will throw the stick over to the left into the upright position.
Hey, Brian K, thank you so much. Fabulous donation. Really appreciate it, Brian.
Now, full throttle. There's the wind. Accelerating the Tomcat in a nearly 7-degree Randall, Texas. That, ladies and gentlemen, and the time, 3:52:20. That's the touchdown time of 2:52:20. Touchdown time of the Tomcat demo.
There we go. That was the last Tomcat display. James, thank you so much. Don't forget to check out James's YouTube channel. That is JF Aviation. And a big thank you to Brian K for that amazing donation.
And coming up right now on Airshow World,
what do we
it's
got?
that time of the show to find out what some of the Airshow World followers have been doing.
Oh, we got some great photographs coming up for you, but this one, to start it off with, this brilliant line drawing by Andy Allen is in the chat room right now. That's UHN 100. And these photographs, I like the tigers, love them to bits. Thank you so much to P at all for sending these. Very nicely painted up.
Hello, my name is Colin Baker, and you are watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
And coming up for you right now on Stu Bear's Airshow World, it's time to go way back in time with classic air shows.
Oh, we've got a classic tonight for you. Back to the F-8, one of the favourite aircrafts of all time. Here it is, the brilliant Mosquito. Wonderful. Listen to this.
5, ground. Light of 5 at 1154. Roger,
Darlings here, and we are at East Kirkby Air Show. We're about to go on and sing. It's a wonderful day. You're watching Air Show World with Stu Bear.
And coming up on Air Show World right now, it's helicopter time, especially for Adu.
Hey, Adu! You've got your own jingle. How about that? And this is very, very special. Not one, not two, but 3 Hinds. Watch this display, Adu. You're gonna love it. Brian K, thank you so much. He's sent a donation via PayPal. Really appreciate it, my man. I'm going to go quiet. You've got to see, hear, enjoy. This is brilliant. In the Swiss Alps as well.
Pour le cas par exemple des Américains, ils sont obligés d'avoir en interprétation de phare le Apache, l'A54, et d'avoir ensuite comme expression de script, eh bien le Black Hole.
Well, I told you tonight we have some very, very special items coming up for you. Murray Spoon, thanks for being with us. Yeah, it's cheered my week up as well. I've had a very, very, very sad week this week. But hey, bit of aviation action.
Any radio, Eagle 401, it's a flight of 4, Fox 15 Echoes, inbound for the loop from the north. We'll be transiting the Mach loop from west to east and then up through Bala Lake.
Introduced by the F-15 pilot himself. Here we go!
Eagle, confirm we're still in the low fly area. 401 flight, Eagle, confirm you're in the loop at this time. Okay, we're at the tactical right side. We're going to spin and hold here. Typhoon, Eagle copies. We'll let you have the loop. We're holding off to the west side of the loop, and once you clear the loop, would you let us know, and then we'll be in. That is our playmate. Their call sign is dark. We are not working with them. They should be north of the lake towards Bala, and we're holding west of the loop over the water.
Hey, from dark flight is approaching Bala Lake in about a 6-mile straight. Dark 2-3, flight of 3 is exiting low fly 7 to the north.
Hey, well, Mr. Stephen Billings, that sounds like a good idea.
2-3, flight of 3.
Yes, we'll have to do a special painted themed night, including civil aircraft as well. That sounds good. Oh, what was my bad news? Well, I don't want to dwell on it.
We're in from the coastline from west through north in the loop.
But
of course, you know, I'm crazy about cats. Well, you can imagine what happened. Yes, we lost one of our beautiful cats, and very sad. When I say lost, unfortunately he died.
Force southwest.
Or should I say she?
Flight 10, elevate 7, heading northeast.
Low flight traffic. Speed 71 will be entering the roundabout anti-clockwise. The rack flight is trying to get a hold of you on 252.87 with no contact. Rack 21 left to 120. Rack 21 is complete with general handle in the North Wales MTA. We're looking at RTP via Litchfield.
Hi, it's Stu Bear from Airshow World, and I'm very proud to announce our sponsor, the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And for viewers of Airshow World, you can get 15% off from the world's best tea and coffee company. Plus, you'll be helping Airshow World grow. Just use the code Airshow. That's the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company.
Well, that is just about it for another week. 60 minutes, it flies by. Sorry about the pun, but it certainly does. Certainly hope you've enjoyed tonight's show. Thanks for all the really lovely messages that you've just been putting in. Really appreciate it, and it helped. What else can we tell you? Well, hey, it's time to do the draw, and the winner of this month's actual, I drew it earlier in the day, and because, as you know, if you're a member of Airshow World, and it's simple enough to do, and you end up with a little aeroplane next to your name, and you come up big, green and bold, and you look good, like with UHN 100, Matt Cat Lady, Brian K, you know, all those good people. And hey, so who is the winner this particular month? Well, they're going to win the Saturday Blu-ray disc. Okay, so the Saturday Blu-ray disc, and the winner is Marcus Camfield. You are the lucky winner this particular month. So well done, Marcus, and I will send that off to you in the near coming days. But hey, everybody, thank you for joining me. I love you to bits. Thank you for, as I said, the fantastic messages. Gary Inge is with us. I'm not sure if I mentioned him earlier. Matt Cat Lady, hey, great to see you as well. Mary Lane, have yourself a great weekend. Everybody, have a great weekend. I will see you next Friday night for the Friday Night Live 60-minute show, the fastest show on YouTube. It's got to be. You got to make sure. Make a date. Tell your friends. Don't forget, keep hitting the like button and all that good stuff. I'll see you next week, or even before, because you never know. We've still got lots more videos to be able to show you from the Blu-ray disc, so you never know. I might be live tomorrow, maybe live on Sunday. You need to make sure you've subscribed and you've got those notifications working. Last message going out tonight, and last one in the chat room, is that super duper link going over to Mark Jeffries. So please click on that, pop over to Mark Jeffries' YouTube channel, and please subscribe. I'll really appreciate it. Okay, well done, Marcus Camfield. As I said, you are the winner, and you're going to be getting a Blu-ray disc of the Saturday from the Royal International Air Tattoo from last summertime. It was great. I think you'll love it. But until next time, oh, and the special jingle for Adu. I'm sure you enjoyed that. And those helicopters, wow, they were something. So a big thank you to all our contributors tonight. A big thank you to Alan for sending that fantastic line drawing. Also, a big thank you to Pia Tor. Thanks to Mark Jeffries. And a big thank you to JF Aviation Videos. Check his YouTube out. Here's the man. Thank you very much. He filmed those hinds, and what a brilliant job. And Marcus, I was just going to say Morris, thank you for joining us as well. I'm so glad we put a smile on your face. Gillian Peter, hope to see you down at Mildenhall very, very soon. Until next time, thank you, and a very, very good night.